Hello everybody, this is Bonsai Anonymous, and today I'm going to plant willows. That's my task. And got all these old pots. A lot of them are cracked, I don't care. Some other ones here. I'll see how I do. I made some soil. This isn't it. See, I need to move this down a little bit here. Okay, and we can go back over there. That. Yeah. So what do we want? We want all the way over to there. Okay. That'll probably be all right. So I have all these pots here. I made some potting soil. This is it. And it has, let's see, 5 of these cups of regular potting soil, and maybe 2 of them of vermiculite, maybe a half of a container of a combination of charcoal, coffee grounds, and I think that was it. I don't know what else I put in. So anyway, it's a weird mix, but I'm going to give it a shot. It is not bonsai soil. Not bonsai soil. Let's make sure I make that clear. Why isn't it bonsai soil? Well, let me tell you about these willows. See some stones. Some stones. Where are they? Down there? Yeah, they're there. See some stones to put in the bottom. There are not too many. So, what I'm going to do instead is put in the bottom of each of these a little bit of this clay. About the same amount as I would put in. Can you see what's in there? Take them out of my hand, show you. I don't know what these are called. They're clay balls, is what they are. And I don't know where I got them or how I heard of them, but I'm pretty happy about them. Okay, so I'm going to fill up a few of these with this, and make it like an assembly line, and as I put the plants in, I'll make sure that I have enough of this on the bottom. So what is it doing in the bottom? I thought I had some lava rock, medium size, and I may have some around here still. I just don't know where it is. And that's what I might have put in the bottom of these, if I had it. But this doesn't work too badly. I think that they're going to soak up a little water over time, and that's okay. I'd rather have that fall down now than when it's all planted. Okay, so still dropping them. It's all right. That'll do. Yeah, so let's put some in here. While I continue to do this, let me tell you about the willows, where they came from, and so forth. You can go online and I don't know if I'll get that one apart or not. Doesn't feel like it. Okay, well that will work. I think this is a little too shallow for what I'm trying to do. I think I'll eliminate him over there. Try to get this one out. I don't think I'm going to be able to use this one. I can't pry them apart. I really don't want to break it. So I'll continue. There's some back here I can use. So you can go on eBay. Isn't it amazing how I keep my train of thought running in the background when I get distracted? Well, no, that's not what happens. It's just pure luck. And I happen to have these in my hands at the moment. So, how about the willows? Where did they come from? You can go on eBay and buy all sorts of plants. And many people sell bonsai plants of that type. So after going to a nursery and looking at the plants they had and so forth, I decided that, let's come out. Too bad, I think that one's a goner too. They've just been back there too long. Okay, so how many can we do here right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's a good number to get on a video. So you buy these sticks, willow sticks. And the guy that I bought them from had a variety of types of willow. So I think I just picked the one that gave me one of each of the things he has, just to see how that would be. So they come and they're sticks, obviously just cut off of twigs, you know, about that long or so, and put them in water. Make sure you, yeah, I was going to say make sure you have the right end down, but I don't know that that's absolutely required. The tree will look strange if the wrong end is down. The wrong end is down. After a while, what happens to these sticks is that they get roots. And really, one of the easiest plants to root that I'm aware of. And past the point of rooting, I have some trouble sometimes. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Going into my tools down here, and I don't know which one of these I'm going to use, but I found that while I can put the dirt in with my hands, it's much more accurate to use something like this. In fact, I'm sure I won't be using this one. This is a plastic copy of a really cool Japanese tool. All right, so back to the willows. So they're in these sticks are in the jar, and they're just making roots, and some of the roots they make are stunning, as you're going to see. They're making roots. It starts with a little white bud on the stick. Yeah, we call them sticks. And if there's a white bud, you could probably plant it right then, but I found waiting a little longer is better. Okay. So all of those, all of them, rooted, every one. So after they reached what I thought was a sufficient amount of roots, I started to take them out and plant them. And I will tell you that a large percentage of these plants are still around. They're still around and they're growing. Not all of them, not all of them. But then there's another part to the story. Once they get long, once the stems, here's this over here a little. Once the stems get long, like this, they can be clipped off and rooted themselves. And that's indeed what I have here. I have 2 containers from this side of the house and at least 2 out from out here. And I'm planning on planting the ones from inside the house because they're the oldest. And also they're starting to die. So probably because there's not adequate sun, I don't know. But here's one, right here. Right? Which are pretty cool. And what I like to do, I put them in here so that they're not straight. So, are these roots delicate? I would say maybe they are compared to some plants, but in the whole, I think they're about like other plants as far as how well they can take certain things. Okay, so leave that spoon down there to stir the next batch. All right, so there's a willow planted. Right? And what I will do for him, let's see here, before I go, is give him a little bit of his water. And since I'm going to plant all these, I can pour water out of it. Let's go like this. So he's been watered. And I'm putting over him over here, and I hope he starts to drip out the bottom. Yeah, good. That's one. Probably won't use this sack. This would be, I would think, a previous to this. It's smaller than these a little. I might use the dirt though. Probably will use the dirt at least once. Okay, now each one I do, I have to say when I did it. So here's a tag for a willow that I found on the ground. That, who knows who it was? But now it says willow 10/11/23, and I'm going to put it in that first one that I just planted. Okay, I have a lot of these. All right, here comes another. Some of them are actually double. That's not a double. Okay, so the roots look pretty good. I don't know what to say about that, but the roots look pretty good. So we'll go ahead and put you in. We'll put you across. Why? Because I want to get the maximum amount of roots that exist into the dirt. And another, maybe a better way to do it would be to just use a bigger pot. But, I found these and that's what I'm using, so give me a break. Okay, so there's some of its water. Goes over there. We have another one of these tags. I have a lot of these, and I always have more coming. I got 100 more coming that are pink. So at some point I'm going to need to do some more white ones. Okay, let's put that out. Okay, willow 10, 11, 23. So he's planted. Put him here. Okay, so I don't know what kind of willows there are here. I don't know what kind of willows these are. I know that there's weeping willows in here, and there's let's see what else. Something called coast willow, maybe. And there's a few others. I don't remember, but I didn't label them. So right now, any of these could be any of them. Any of them could be any of them. Okay. It would be nice if I could get all these in with the same dirt. Then I can have a real good picture of what is happening. So how will I know if I've succeeded? Well, that's relative because they're alive right now, so I am succeeding. I can't say what kind of willow it is on this because I don't know. That's why I've been writing willow. Okay, get you some of your water and we'll continue. Yeah, we're just going to get it and just barely do it this much. All right, so I don't need to go crazy with the water. All right, fine. You might need a little more. I'll probably go down and water them again when I'm finished. Okay, how many more we got here? Is that, how many do we have? So, no, how about you two? Okay, so this one has a dead leaf on the bottom and its roots are not robust. Okay, this one has almost live leaves on the top and its roots are very robust. So we're going to go with the robust one first. And we'll deal with the dirt down here. I made a couple of gallons of this dirt. That might be sufficient for this. I have done this in smaller pots before than this, and including this kind of pot. I have done some of those. If I turn around here, I can look at a large tray that I thought was going to have 17 willows in it. And I planted all of them from these, and they were looking good in these. I just took these and put them right in the ground because supposedly the roots can go through. Well, of those 17, I think there are about 4 left. Before. It would have to be an even number just because it's supposed to be an odd number, you know what. Okay, so you're going over here. So now I have 4 of them planted, of the 10 that I'm going to plant. Okay? Or I'll see if I can plant them all. There's some over here, and I'm looking at, let's see here. I'm looking at some over here with really nice roots. I don't know if you can see that down there. I'm trying something. I have a mount for this camera. This is just an iPhone. This iPhone, what, SE maybe? Yeah, I think it's an iPhone SE. Far from the double-digit or even single-digit models. Mine just has letters. SE. It's okay. That's what I'm doing the filming with. You are an SE. So I have put dirt in here. Okay. I'm smelling something rotten over here. Well, it could be quite a few things. Lots of animals in our yard, as you may know. Put this here, get another one of these. And a lot of times they die because they live here and that's where they are. And then we find them later with our noses. This particular one, I'm not sure what it is. Not that I am ever sure, but this particular one I think is kind of back behind this bench. So my project, and if you looked over this way, and you kind of could see, you would see that I'm making a horrible mess over here trying to clean this up. But usually, by the time I'm done, it's cleaned up. So I'm okay with it. All right, here comes another one. And if I have to make more of this, I can. Wait a second, that's not what I wanted to do. I can because I have quite a bit. All right, so I'm going to take the second one from inside out. These have good roots, the ones that are in the house. They're old. Some are a little chancy, like I'm going to put that one in there, in the dirt. It's because it has a sort of weirdness to it. Sort of weirdness. It's a double, you know? But it's going in the ground like that. Now, what will I do with these next? Well, as usual, the main problem, even though I have a pretty good sized yard, the main problem is that it's full. And why is it full? It's full because of me. Okay, I guess I've lost the pencil. It's over here somewhere. So I can put some of this water here. I don't want to put it so it drips into the dirt. I don't care if it drips on my foot. In fact, that might help. Okay, so now I just catch a whiff of it every so often. It's almost like it's bad water. Right? That's almost what it feels like, bad or smells like. Another one for 10, 11, 23. Another willow. Look at that willow. And this one may grow some roots down into the dirt, and if it perks up and makes it. Okay. So I'm already running out of room, and I've got so many more to go. It's okay. Let's look at some of these and see if any of them can be, what's the word? Okay, you got some. Getting out some of these deadish ones. I'm going to put 3 in a package here. All right. So already I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. I was going to put just one in and just let her go, see how it goes. But turns out that I want to do it this way instead. Now, I didn't really know what to use to pot these. I didn't really know. And so I asked my wife, I said, what should I use? She's been growing plants for so long that it's hard for me to imagine her not being able to answer that question. And indeed, she was able to answer it. And I've forgotten what the question is now myself. That's kind of comedy. That's how my life works. I often say I have a half-track mind. And, I guess that's better not. Okay, so this is going to be 3 willows. 10, 11, 23. All right, there they are. And they're all a little sketchy. That's okay. All a little bit sketchy. All right, so I'll put you down here. Okay. I think we might be able to get through these somehow. Not sure about all the ones over there. I'm not sure. But I am thirsty, so I'm going to drink. My goal is to build, that's not what I want to do with that. My goal is to build shelves to store my bonsai. Okay, so these two are also iffy. If I find another iffy one in here, I'll do it. Oh, those look good. Okay, so this is going to have just 2 in it, and one is fairly good and one isn't. Let me show you something that may be a bad news. This root looks good except for the end, and it's brown, and brown roots, white roots for some reason strike me as being healthier. When they get brown or black, they start getting crinkled all up. Then I'm thinking it's all over. Okay, so these two go to do like that. There's one. This is coming back. There's 2. I'll fall off. And there's 3. And this water is gone. So I'll switch over to this. This water's fresher, and that may not be good because it's all tap water. And that's a whole discussion we can have. Do I use tap water? Absolutely. Right out of the hose, through my little sprinkler head. It's just too... I do use rainwater for some things, but the general watering I can get done in 45 minutes, and with the hose. I've tried it several times with just rainwater in sprinkling cans. I got quite a few of those. But going back and forth and making sure you don't take any tadpoles. There's tadpoles in all the water. Hi, sweet. There's my pooch. Out to do his thing. Okay, there's 2 willows. That one. Okay. How many do I have left? There's 1, 2, 3. I think I have 4 left. Yeah, 4. Now, looks like I have 2 pots for those 4. So I'll put 2 of them in one and 1 in the other. Let's look here. Now, see, these have been in the water inside the house for, golly, more than a month, I would think. And every time I clip the willows back, I always get some of these. And I always try to grow them. It's because I think they're cool. And they resist me quite a bit. I do often do something wrong, I know. Whatever it is, I'm not sure, but do something wrong, and then they're gone. Okay. I don't know. I want a little farther apart like that. Okay. Put a little more in. Alright, now we're going to do some of your water. Well, let's do the tag first so we don't need to dip all over ourselves quite as much. I have been in the hot tub once today, and I know I'm going to go back. It's not very hot out here. It's probably 85, 86. I mean, that's better than 96. And the hot tub doesn't, it's starting to feel like it should. And when it gets down that low, 86 as low doesn't really compute, does it? But I don't really use it to warm my whole self up. It certainly does that. But what I use it for is to make my back feel better and my hips feel better and my knees feel better. And how does that work? Well, it's just buoyancy. That's all. You go buoyant in there. I think I have just one more that I can do today. One more set. There they are. Those are darn good roots. Oh, I have good feeling about this. It's so good that I may look at these and see what I can do over here. Okay, so and I'm running out of dirt down here. It's okay. We're running out of dirt. I think sometimes in the past I have just used ground dirt and dug it up out of the ground or the easement, wherever. Done that a lot. My rationale for doing that is twofold, and unfortunately neither of them really serve bonsai very well. One is that it's here and cheap, and the other is a lot of these plants, that's where they grow. It's in that kind of combination of sand and dirt. So you might think that that's a good idea, but as far as bonsai goes, I don't think so. Now, this isn't very heavy right now. Okay. We're gonna water these all. I'm going to put them someplace where sweet can't get to them. Nice wheat, don't eat the plants. And see how they go over the next few months. So basically, I think this is enough for right now. Thanks for watching, and I have to remember to say like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bonsai Anonymous out.